Hello everyone, welcome to a glorious afternoon here. It's so lovely under this tree. And today we are going to talk about the earth element. But before we start, please like and subscribe my channel so you can stay updated. And you can go to my website at miraom/freestuff to find out about your constitution or dosha if you don't know, and this will help you know more about yourself and how you can actually get out of balance or imbalance. Okay, so let's go. So the earth element is the only element which provides you actual structure. It's actually building the physical parts of your body and everything in the universe. I mean, water is also structure, but it flows. But earth element, it is rigid and it holds stable. So, as per the human life, the earth element is most predominating in the womb, because that's when maximum structure of the body is built. Everything has to be built up. So that's when the earth element is the most strongest and prevalent. So let us understand the earth element. The earth element is dry, cool, stable, dense, dull, and anything that has these qualities represents the earth element. The earth element is connected with the nose and with the sense of smell. So whatever you smell is going through your body, through the sensory organs and through the subtle and gross elements of your body, and that's how you take in the earth element. But how does the body get rid of the earth element? It is through the stool or your rectum. So you should have one good poop at least every day, and it should be neither too soft, neither too liquid or too hard. It should be nice and soft like a banana. That is a well defined and regular elimination of the earth element. As you know that the only way to get rid of the earth element in the body is through the stool, the bowel movement. So if you're experiencing too much diarrhea, that means you're losing excessively the earth element, and that means your body will eventually become weakened. Diarrhea will weaken your body over a long period of time. It is also another way of getting rid of stuff in your body, like when you after sickness or during sickness a body goes into diarrhea, it's trying to flush out something from your body. But uncontrolled, it will weaken your body. The other thing is constipation. Constipation is you're releasing too little of the earth element. So it won't immediately affect you, but it will create a toxic environment in your body because you're not getting rid of the earth element, and too much. There are certain things you don't need in your body and the body tries to get rid of it, and the only way is through the stool. So you need to get rid of it, and if it's not getting rid of it, that means now it's collecting inside the body and creating a toxic environment. So the correct and balanced function of the earth element in the body is that you should have a good sense of smell, and a loss of sense of smell means your earth element is imbalanced, and you should have a regular poop every single day so that your earth element is functioning in a rhythm. And so where else do you get the earth element from other than when you were created in the womb? It's through the food. And which food items? It's grains, legumes, meat, nuts. These provide you proteins and carbs to build up the body. So water and earth are very close elements to each other in the sense they build up the body, but water flows and earth element does not flow. It holds still and static, it creates structure, and it is creating the maximum structure in the muscle areas, in the muscle tissues, in the fat tissue, and also in the solid part of the bone, because the bone is created with is composed of both the air element and the earth element. So the solid structure part is created by the earth element. And how do you recognize a person who has a good solid earth element? Well, they'll have nice thick hair, well developed nails, very strong body, muscles. So you know that the person is well endowed with the strong earth elements. And the earth element is the most stable and enduring and has the maximum stamina to endure and hold up anything. So in terms of emotions, what does that translate to? It means that you can be very patient and very compassionate. But if it goes dysfunctional, then you can also be hold on to stuff that you don't need to, like, clutter, hoarders. You can't let go. You're inflexible. You don't change your decisions easily. And that applies to the body and the mind and the emotions. If you are very rigid in your decision making process, then you have a very strong earth element in your mind. And if your body is not responding quickly to changes in the diet, that means you have a very strong earth element in your body constitution. Okay, in the seasons, earth element is most expressed in winter when when water becomes snow actually, and everything is more static and still. That is the most earth element dominated part of the season. But when the water starts flowing in spring, that means the water element has now been activated, and that's the best time to fast, when the water element is flowing. So do not fast during the earth season time. That's not the time when your body is liquefying and letting go of stuff. You need the water element to flush it out of your body, and that's the springtime is the best time to do a cleansing fast, because after the winter season, anything excess has to be let go. During the winter season, you needed the earth element to keep you warm and strong, but you also have a bit of excess, so which needs to be let go. So the best time is in the springtime, when the water starts flowing on the earth as well inside your body. We are all connected to nature, so whatever is happening outside is happening inside. So that's the best time to start the fasting cleanse. And that too, every constitution should not do it. Very weak people should not do it, because fasting means elimination of excess body tissue, and if you're very weak, then you actually need body tissue, and that's not advisable for very weak or very thin, overactive, very anxious people. This is not the way to fix yourself, because first you need to build up strength and you have to become grounded. Anyway, back to the earth element. The earth element and the air element, they both have a very good symbiotic relationship. So when the earth is very rigid, you can, like soil, you can aerate it, and what happens, you get air inside the soil, and then it becomes a nice growing medium. Same for humans. If you have too much earth element, you have to introduce more air elements. And if you are an air element, which is like you're too flighty, you're too fidgety, you cannot sleep properly, you need more earth element to ground you. If you have too much loose sand, the roots are not going to hold, so you need to add clay to it to hold it. So that's what we need to do with a very airy person, is to bring in more structure and bring in more earth elements. And this is all for now. If you have any queries or anything or any comments, I would love to hear about them, and any suggestions on what kind of topics I should do. So please let me know. Have a good day. Bye bye. Enjoy the weather. Bye bye.